What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do heavily consider pressing that little button at the bottom and subscribing to this channel. Got a lot of unboxings, reviews, and stuff like that. You got what else we do? Hair tutorials, vlogs, what have you. But let's get to this video here. We got a clipper trimmer combo from Suprent Pro. If you haven't followed them, go to Instagram, follow them on there. They also have a website, which is, I'll leave that on the bottom of the screen as well. But overall, this is the Suprent Pro, the Black Obsidian clipper trimmer combo.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys some of the specs that we have on the back of this box here. So before we get to that, it says on the side there, Beyond Master. And then on the front, of course, you have the clipper and the trimmer, the Black Obsidian. And then also, on the back here, we have brand, Suprent power supply input, DC 5-volt, battery type lithium ion, hair clipper, motor 7,000 RPM, runtime 3 hours, charge time 3 hours, battery capacity is 2,500 milliamps, hair trimmer, motor is 7,000 RPM, running time is 3 hours, charging time is 3 hours, battery capacity is 2,000 milliamps. Has more information about the company on the back here, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox this bad boy here, let you guys see what comes with this trimmer and clipper combo, and I'll let you guys know what I think when I use it behind the chair and give you guys an overview of how I feel about it. But yeah, we're gonna do a bald fade today, skin on the side, so we can transition from that trimmer length to the clipper closed length, and just show you guys how it works out. So stay tuned, stay locked in, and let's get to the unboxing. So let's go ahead and slide this little box off here so we can get to the inside. They got Suprent Pro, they got their branding all over. Make sure that you know who it is. But let's go ahead and open this up here. Right here it says accessories are at the bottom of the package. So let's get to the accessories first, and then we will get to the rest of what comes in the box. In here you have a nice little accessories tray that comes in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this open here. And I'm presuming that you're gonna have a cape and all that stuff. No cape this time. Usually Suprent Pro will give you a cape, but you have a screwdriver there. You got a actually this changes out. So you have a screwdriver with a hex attachment, and you have the actual Phillips attachment. Has the branding on there as well, Suprent Pro. And then also you have guards, of course. You have your 1 through your 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you also have your half through half, 1.5, and through 6. So half guard through 6 for the guards. And then also you have a cord for both of them. So this will go into the actual charging dock of the clippers. And then you got your oil, of course. You got a cleaning brush, and then you have attachment guards for your actual trimmer. So I don't use trimmer guards ever. And but these guards right here, these are nice. These are some nice guards right here. I like the metal clip. Have the half guard here. If you see the half guard, it looks very similar to that wall half guard. So yeah, those wall lovers, there you go. Got a wall half guard in there basically with Suprent Pro. Let's take a look at the charging docks. They're very sturdy. They have a good weight to it. Good weight on the charging docks there. You can see on the front, it says Suprent Pro. Clipper sits right in there. You put the charging cord in the back there, plug it up to a cube, and plug it into the outlet. Has a nice little foam area that it sits on, so you know it's not scratching up surfaces or whatnot. And I like how this is kind of a plate that's in there that's kind of engraved, and it's got a nice quality feel to it, very premium. So I'm going to put that right here. Also, we have another charging stand here, and this is going to be for the trimmer. So this is the trimmer's charging stand, same thing as a clipper charging stand. As you see there, got the foam on the bottom. There's the where you plug in the cord, plug it into the outlet, voila. And then we also have a trimmer. Now I know what y'all was thinking. These look a little familiar. They kind of have the same body shape as another trimmer out there, but we won't get into that right now. So Suprent Pro, there is the body of the trimmer. More information on the back there. Yeah, it has like a little, this is rubber right here. So it's got some ridges, got a little thumb indentation. And we'll go ahead and take off this blade cover here. And there is the trimmer blade, if y'all could see that. It is not zero gap, but it is gap pretty close. So there is the Suprent Pro. This is kind of the same shape as the other Suprent Pro blades that came out with the Black Devil and also with the Zeus clipper. But yeah, so as you can see there, it does. I'm pretty sure you could change this out to a Psycho blade, which is the best blade in the game in my opinion. But we're gonna go ahead and try these out and see what they operate like, how they move and how they cut, how they slice, how they balled out. But there is a trimmer, and we got the clipper here. And same thing as the trimmer, you have this rubber raised areas, the ridges in this, and you have the actual thumb indentation. And these both do have an LED digital dash. Basically, you can see digitally what the battery life is at and all that stuff. So it does have a click lever. It is a 5-click lever system. The lever is kind of weird. See, hold on. I feel like it's not kind of catching. There we go. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-click lever system. And go ahead and take this off here. There is the blade there. Suprent Pro branding on it, of course. And you can see how deep that is right there. You see how deep that stationary blade is? So I'm presuming that this is gonna slice through some bulk pretty good. The blade is a little thick there. I'm used to the Fusion blade, the Graphite XO blade, or X blades from T-Pop. But that right there, we'll see how it cuts. It does thin out towards the front a good bit, so I'm pretty sure we can get from the trimmer to the zero close. But we're gonna find out. I am gonna zero gap the clipper. That's just something I do all the time. I have to have a zero gap clipper because I want to be able to get the trimmer line out. But I like the shape, can't lie. You know, it kind of looks like my influencer edition a little bit. If y'all have not copped that, there is the T-Pop Troll next to the Suprent clipper. It does have a minor differences in the body. You can see here, this little area right here sits a little higher than the actual right side. That is the clipper. It sits a little, if you could see that, this clipper is a little bit bulkier than the actual Troll. But we're gonna go ahead and get it behind the chair, do a haircut with it, and let you guys see what it could do as far as performance wise. Let me turn this on real quick for y'all so you can hear that. Pretty quiet clipper, but it has 99% left. That is a power left, 98%. I was messing with this at the house earlier, so don't think that it's just dying super fast. It was at 99 already and 98. So, but yeah, there is the clipper. 3-hour runtime, like I said. It feels powerful. It's pretty weighty. Got a good weight to it. Can't complain. But we'll go ahead and turn on the trimmer as well so you can see that real quick. So here's the trimmer. 100% left. Very quiet, but let's get to it. Before we use them in a cut, I thought I'd give you guys a look at them in the light. You see there, you got the charging dock for both of them. There it is, y'all. About to do some fade work with it and some edge work. Let's get it. So I'm trying to zero gap this bad boy right here, and this is so tightened that I cannot get this loose right here. And no, it just ain't me, but this thing is tight. So this thing is stripping as I'm trying to loosen it up. So that's one con right there. If you're trying to zero gap it, good luck trying to loosen up that screw. But I'm gonna try to get it, but it's really stripping. It's stripping and I'm tripping. But I guess I'm not gonna zero gap it. So we're gonna do a bald fade with this just the way it is. What's good, everybody? So I ended up being able to get the actual clipper blade zero gap. So I did end up zero gapping that. I did not zero gap the trimmer. We're using the trimmer right outside the box so you guys can see how the blade operates right out of the box. No zero gapping. And you can see here it is leaving a little bit of stubble when we go against the grain and we go with the grain. It does leave a little bit of stubble. It doesn't get as close as other blades that I have used. So that right there is a little bit of a con to me. I did end up trying to zero gap it later on during the day. Same thing, it didn't slice as nicely as I wanted it to. But I mean, like I said, you could swap out that blade for, a Psycho blade, Crazy blade, Unicorn blade, something like that. That'll get you some precise edge up and debulking, balding. But like by itself, right out the box, it has no problem debulking, gets all the hair out the way like you need it to, but it just doesn't get as close as I'd like it to as far as my own preference. Now, we are using the T-Pop X shaver to bald out underneath the trimmer area and bald into the trimmer line
because this is a bald fade, and that is what my client had asked. So that's what we're doing right now. Once we did that, we are going to get to the clipper work. I have the lever open and we're creating our first panel. And I'm not going to do this much as tutorial style, but just give you guys a synopsis of what's going on. So we're just working our way up the head, and we're going to stack guards until we get to a number 2 guard on the top. And when it comes to the clipper, I had no problem. Well, there was only one issue that I had with the clipper, and that is the fact of the lever not catching all the time on the notches. But that's something very minute. But other than that, the clipper operated very well. I was very impressed and very pleased with how it debulked, how it ate through hair, how it faded. I have no problems whatsoever with the clipper. It's not, it is a little bit bulkier of a clipper than I have used, slightly, but it's not something that is far-fetched for you to use. So I will leave a price point for both these clipper and trimmer combo in the description, so you can go click the link and that'll take you to where you can find this clipper, and you can get 20% off if you use my promo code. Other than that, we're gonna get to the edge portion of this haircut, and like I said, it wasn't getting as crisp as lines as I'm used to on other trimmers that I use. But other than that, the trimmer did debulk well. It wasn't loud, didn't get hot, nothing like that. But I will show you the before and after using a razor. So I'll show you the edge up final look with just a trimmer, which is going to be before we actually lay the razor down. The razor gets everything extra crispy, so I will show you guys that. But other than that, those are the pros and cons of the clipper trimmer combo that I've seen. It is a nice addition to have. I mean, I would say if you're on a budget, you need something that got decent quality, this is something that you might look into. But there is the edge up before the razor, and this is after the razor. But that is the final look of the cut with this trimmer and clipper combo. If you want to purchase this, I will leave in the description box where you can find these clipper and trimmer and buy it for yourself if you are looking to get it. So if you have no more questions, drop them down in the comments and I will try to get back to them as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, turn on your post notifications. Till next time, God bless.